Hey everybody, it's John, owner of the Simplest Biz and the Simplest Biz Training course. A few things I want to cover today in this video, some housekeeping to help you folks out. But first, if you could subscribe to the channel and if you could give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, it'll help the algorithm in YouTube, and I'd appreciate it. That being said, let's cover 3 or 4 topics here. One is the appointment schedule is filling up. So we've opened up a second calendar to set appointments, and I'll put those links in the description below, okay? If you're on your phone, you're going to have to click the title to see the description, or if you're on your computer, hit the show more button and the description will open up. So I'll provide those with you so you can get the earliest appointment available, okay? Now, if you've already made an appointment and you see an earlier time slot, please delete the previous appointment so you're not on there twice. All right. And if you need help with that, email us at thesimplestbiz@gmail.com as far as that goes. Secondly, I wanted to cover the fact that before the call, please go through some videos on this channel. If you've opted in for more information as well, and you've gone to the palletcourse.com or the simplestbiz.com and opted in, there's some emails coming to you. They may have gone to your spam folder or your promotions folder because I have biz in my name. So sometimes Gmail will send it to there, or AOL, or whatever service you're using. So be sure to check in those places for emails if you don't see them in your primary folder. That will allow you to gather some information and formulate some questions that will make the best use of your time once you're on the appointment. So watch as many videos as you can before the appointment comes about. And our time's is important as well. So when you book a call, do your best effort at answering the phone at the time of the scheduled call, because sometimes there's a lot of back-to-back calls, and you might not get another appointment for a while if you miss out on the initial one. And I apologize for that, but we just have a lot of calls coming in. So that being said, the third thing is, some people have been reaching out and say, John, do you just teach the brokering method of pallets, the passive model? Yes, I do teach it, but I don't sell it separate from the course. The reason being is when you go into a business that we're dealing with, you need to know everything about the pallet industry, regardless if you're just doing brokering or not, or if you're doing this over the phone or whichever, or even through the web. You need to know the lingo. You need to know the parts of the pallets. You need to know what to say and which questions to ask. And that's provided in the training. A little story, I had a young lady and her husband contact me the other day. They hadn't bought the course yet, but they're just kind of dipping their toe in the water. Went into a place, and the warehouse manager just started peppering her husband with these questions and acronyms and throwing out jargon that he had no idea what they were talking about, and put them really in a bind. And they realized in short order, man, we really need to study up on this stuff and know our stuff, because that was almost embarrassing. There's a lot of fly-by-nighters in this business model, not my students exactly, because they've been trained up, but in general, there's some people that really don't treat this like a business, and they're out there causing havoc for suppliers and buyers. So in some cases, these suppliers and buyers have been burned, and I don't want you glommed in with these so-called scavengers and stuff that are out there. I want you to be able to impress them, because it's not just about pallets. When you go through this training, you are also learning about how to help these warehouses and businesses work in an efficient manner. There's things going on in the warehouse that we're teaching that helps them become more efficient and more safety oriented, and more helping the bottom line of their business as well. So we become a consultant in a way, even outside of just dealing with pallets. But remember, there's crates and drums and dunnage and corrugated boxes and all this other stuff we deal with that's taught in the training. So you need to be trained up in all areas of this business to be able to help these businesses in the way they need to be helped, and not try to piecemeal it together. So unfortunately, for you folks that are just asking about brokering, you're going to need to study up and learn the whole big picture about the pallet industry for you to to make this happen in the right manner, regardless. And, you know, that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video today, and just prepare you folks for that phone call, you know, give you some additional information, and be sure to go through this YouTube channel as well and watch some additional videos out there in here that will give you more information and help you formulate those questions for the upcoming appointment. I do apologize that there is somewhat of a little bit of a wait right now for an appointment, because there's just a lot of people reaching out to us from different countries even. So that being said, just be patient and do your due diligence in the process. So once you have that call, you're ready to ask some specific questions so we can answer them. This is not a sales call. It's all about giving you information. We will let you know how to move forward, but you don't have to do that on the call. We'll provide you that information, you know, after the call if you choose to do something and you can move forward. We do give a discount for people who book an appointment, because we want good students, and it's a good sign to us that you've done your due diligence and are taking the next step on trying to figure this out if it's for you. So think about it in that manner as far as getting a discount. So there you go. John Wilker, the simplestbiz.com, the palletcourse.com you can go to as well, and check out the description below for the links that I described earlier in the video. Y'all have a good day.